there were so many instances where dinosaurs were featured throughout the Jurassic Park franchise. I mentioned in one of our previous videos that it would be interesting to have stories written from the dinosaurs' point of view. But wouldn't it be interesting to know what they were thinking from their point of view based on the scenes of the movies? Maybe we can get into their heads and try to figure out or understand a little bit of why they acted as they did in those circumstances. So I thought that we'd start off with a big one in the Jurassic Park franchise, the main Velociraptor in the first scene of the first Jurassic Park movie. You can follow along the opening scene by going to the card or the link in the description. We see Muldoon with a lot of the park workers standing by as they're lowering the raptor's crate to get ready to put her in the enclosure with the others. Well, let's now switch to her point of view. The big one wakes up to her crate swinging in the air. She can feel the unstable movement and can feel the fresh, cool night air. There's not much visibility from in here, but through the tiny holes in this box she can see them. The scaleless, or the humans. Seeing so many of them staring at her as the box is swinging unstably makes her uneasy. They all have fear and angst on their faces, as if they're about to do something. This is it. She knew it. She's been poked and prodded before with these things, but there's something about these humans that looks more unstable. Yes, as unstable as this crate is. A creature only looks like that when it's about to run or fight. Being as strong and pugnacious as she is, the big one makes the decision to fight. There are so many of them, and they're holding items in their hands that she knows are their super claws. She can already feel what's going to happen. She's locked in this box, and they're going to get in here and eat her alive. She has to get out before it's too late for her. She'll take the chances outside with them. Better that than sitting here and have them bum rush her so they can tear her to shreds. She's not stupid. The door in this box opened before her so she could get in. She was forced in here quite violently, and chances are the door will open again. She waits. Any time now. These humans are waiting for the box to stop shaking to make their move. The one with the hat, Muldoon, he's their leader. The big one knows this, because as soon as he barks orders, the other orange-headed ones run towards the crate.
Move in there.
They grab the box and start moving it. They're trying to open it, the big one thinks to herself. She shrieks in anger. It apparently works because she scares one of them away. She's still intimidating after all. She's not going to go down without a fight. They've now really boxed her in by putting her up against a dark door. Now she realizes what's happening. They're going to open the door and they're going to put her in another box so they can do whatever they want to her. There's only one reason a creature would lock its prey into somewhere out of which they can't escape, and that's to eat them, or to torture them. She sees the gatekeeper on top of the box. That's it. He's going to open the door. Now's her chance. Just a little bit more. As the human on top of the box starts to raise the door, the big one sees her chance. She runs with all her might, trying to make an escape, but in her franticness, she gets caught on the door. The gatekeeper falls to the ground. The humans start to close in. In a panic, she grabs the gatekeeper and starts to attack him, hoping that the humans will see this and back off. If I tear him to shreds, I'll show them how dangerous I am and that I mean business, she thinks to herself. She, however, wants to keep him alive enough so they won't hurt her. If this disgusting human is between her and them, they won't be able to get to her without hurting him. She didn't account for the cattle prods, however. Oh yeah, those. She's panicking and angry all at once, but refuses to let go of the human. It's amazing to her how these humans are able to do damage to her through this box. Her efforts to shock her, however, are counterproductive. The electricity surging through her body causes her to clamp down harder onto the human, and she takes the frustration of the pain out on him. She bites harder and harder with each electrical surge through her body. She becomes so frantic with rage and pain that she decides, F it, I'll just kill him. At that moment, the big one thinks she's going to die. So she makes the decision that she's going to take this human with her. To hell with trying to keep him alive. I go, he goes, she thinks. As she starts to pass out, she looks into the eyes of the lead human, Muldoon. He's trying to take the gatekeeper from her. She can see the hatred in his eyes, as though he believes in all his heart that she has no right to exist in the same space as him. She can hear Muldoon yelling, "Shoot her!" She makes a vow that if she somehow survives this, she would most certainly find a way through hell and high water. She would find a way to escape and to kill that man in the most gruesome and slow way she can think of. Then she feels some surging pain unlike what was being delivered by the cattle prods, and all turns black. Well, that was fun. I feel bad for the big one. What did you guys think of that? We love the Jurassic Park franchise and we love monsters, and since I'm a little bit more imaginative than my colleagues, I thought it would be fair to make a sub-series of videos that theorize how the monsters or dinosaurs of movies have been feeling or might have been feeling at the time of the event in which they are seen. Of course, dinosaurs and creatures don't speak English, but if their feelings or perceptions were to be translated into our language, this is probably what we believe that would be. Please feel free to comment what your ideas are for the big one and what she must have been feeling in that moment. She seemed to have been more motivated to attack the fences than the other raptors. We'll also make videos based on the perceptions of the dinosaurs and what they might have been doing off screen. Thanks for watching, guys. Your support is always appreciated. Of course, if you like other movies and TV shows, we cover a plethora of other content on our channel, and so more movies and TV show theories and discussions will be coming up, and we're hoping you guys will join us on those as well. This has been Altiori. You ask, we answer.